Hi, Islamic Dad here. I'm gonna do kind of a update that also has to do with hoovering and kind of how odd it is when the narcissist hoovers. I don't have that many experiences myself with hoovering, especially with my most recent ex-girlfriend, the covert narcissist, for whatever reason. But just diving into it. So we've been apart for just over 3-4 months or so. Really, no contact either way. And about a week or so ago, we still have the same social circle and mutual friends and stuff like that. And I started getting kind of these, subtle indications, if you will, of where she was at, I guess, emotionally at that point. And it was, I describe it as missing me, longing for me, kind of, just thinking about me in her thoughts, that way. And so I'm sure that all sounds really nice and pleasant and stuff. But just to give some context here, and this is what struck me as so odd, is that she, the end of the relationship was bad. One day I'll probably do a video on it, but suffice it to say, it was bad, and before anything could even be level, as far as like being even between us, I would need her to take ownership, responsibility for her actions and the consequences of those actions. I would need to see restitution for the financial damages that she did, and some sort of apology, some sign of remorse, some sign that she understands that what she did was wrong and she feels bad about it, etc. And that was just to kind of bring things back to zero. I mean, it's right now it's below zero. That would be to bring it to zero. So like, okay, now we can have a conversation or a discussion, or even consider a discussion. And so, I mean, that's the part that's so strange to me. So like, none of that has happened at all. And as far as I know, she doesn't feel any remorse for what happened. She doesn't take ownership or responsibility for what she did, and that in her mind, her actions and the consequences of her actions are actually my fault. Again, that's some weird cuckoo narcissist logic right there, but I'm sure some of you have dealt with those. So none of that has happened, and yet she's expressing this, fondness, some longing, reminiscing, and I don't get it. That's the part that like just doesn't make sense to my non-narcissist brain. Is how can you feel any longing for or fondness for someone that you literally, did damage to, and yet you feel no remorse for doing that? I don't get that. I do not get that at all. I mean, it's very strange. And so, again, as far as the hoovering, much more with my ex-wife, where she would just send me these 200-word text monologues going on about how I'm the most horrible person and just insult, insult, insult. And then she would just show up the next day with like a gift and say, "Oh, I got this for you. I thought that this would be nice for you," and act like things were cool between us, and that she hadn't just said like she wished I was dead 12 hours ago. So my ex-wife did that type of thing much more so, and so that type of hoovering, I did experience, but again, that was with my my ex-wife. So as far as with my ex-girlfriend, this is about the closest to what I would call hoovering that I've experienced. And honestly, just I think this one incident, we're just basically, expressed through mutual friends this kind of longing, fondness, for me, without actually taking any steps to make things right or apologize for what she did. It's something very, very strange. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that just because I do not have that many examples of hoovering, but I did want to share this one because it's so odd. Like, I just I don't get it. So hopefully this video has been helpful.